So I am the founder of Team Kryptonite. I work with Team Brave as well. We are coaching networks within the Team Beachbody umbrella. And I am a mom, and I also get super nervous apparently when I'm talking in front of other people, which is funny. And I have two little babies. My youngest is 3 months old, and I am super excited for the Summer Slim Down Challenge. And you'll see here a lot of different coaches, and many of us have had success with this program. And the reason that we've had success with it is because it's so simple. Anybody can do it. All of us are very different, and we are all from different places and have different goals, but we're able to do this program. And if you do the program, it works. You work the program, it works. It's not rocket science. And you may laugh if you know the girl on the top right there, because that's Miss Jackie. And Jackie is a scientist, but you don't have to be one in order to rock this program. And that's what I love about it. It's just an easy way to just hit your goals without, worrying about whether or not it's going to work. And we do want to help you. And forgive me if I do repeat myself a little bit from what I said, because I'm not exactly sure when I hit mute on myself. So I will explain the coaching thing real quick once I get there. But we want to help you if you have, say, 5 pounds to lose or 15 pounds to lose in 21 days. I've seen that entire range. So anything is possible in the 21 days, and you can keep it off because you're going to create habits that will last you beyond this challenge if you want it to. And you can also do this more than once. No one said you have to only do one round of it. If you have bigger goals, you can do it a couple of times. There are also really simple meal plans and 30-minute workouts. Everybody has 30 minutes that they can usually find in their schedule to do this. And we do love to give back to our new clients and to our teams and help us grow and help people continue to succeed. And so we do have a reward tonight for some of our new clients. So I will give you guys a little bit more information on that as we go. And you will have a coach that will coach you daily to ensure that you stick with it. And as a coach, we're just people that loved the products and loved the programs, and we just want to see other people be as successful as we are. So we're kind of like an accountability partner to make sure that you have amazing results. And I don't know if you've ever gone to bed like after a long day where you realize you completely didn't follow the plan that you said you were going to follow because it was too strict or too crazy or too hard, and you just feel disappointed and upset with yourself. That's not what this program is. You can feel pride at the end of each day for knowing that you were able to get that short 30-minute workout in and follow the meal plan and be successful on this program. And we know, variety is the spice of life, as they say. And the workouts, there's a different workout every single day, and you can change up your food to keep it interesting. You don't have to be boring in order to be successful on this program. And of course, sometimes you need to have a little bit of motivation in order to see those results. And just for joining us tonight and for your patience, I am so sorry for the little technical difficulties we had at the beginning. And just for watching, somebody is going to earn a $100 gift card to Target for their patience and awesomeness. And I'll give more details on that at the end. And for new clients, there'll be an opportunity to win a copy of Fixate, which is a cookbook that goes along with the 21-day fix. So it gives you all the information you need when you're making these recipes and how they fit into the program. And this webinar is for you if you're the kind of person that when you don't see results right away, you quit. Or if you have an important event coming up this summer and you just want to look great, it's almost wedding season again. I think wedding season pretty much is just this entire block of time. And everybody wants to look great, whether they're attending the wedding or whether they're the bride. If you get bored easily with the same workouts and that makes you want to quit, or if you don't have a lot of time to work out, this is also for you if diets leave you feeling hangry and you end up binging and gaining it all back. I know my poor family knows what it's like when I'm hangry and I'm following something really, really strict. And my other half loves when I'm following the 21-day fix because I'm getting a ton of food and great nutrients in my body. And this is also for you if you'd love to lose weight, but you don't know where to start, or you just had a baby like me and you want your body back as soon as possible, or if you have anywhere from a few pounds to 100 pounds to lose. This is a really versatile program, and it's, like I said, great for anybody and whatever goals you have. Or if you just want to feel comfortable being in front of the camera again. There are so many people that, and it breaks my heart that they don't want to be in front of the camera, because to me that means you're missing out on life. If you aren't going to events because you are afraid of putting on shorts or wearing a tank top because you think your arms are flabby, or if you don't want to go to the pool party or go to the beach with friends because you have cellulite on your thighs, and you don't want to get in front of a camera because you know you're going to be fake smiling it because you're unhappy and you're going to hide behind as many people as you can. No one wants to feel that way, and we want to be able to help you feel your best self. Like, that's the most important part of why we do what we do. We understand where you're coming from. It can be really hard to look at these people and see their, before or their after photos sometimes, and you don't even know if they know where you're coming from. But if we can do this, we're just regular people. If we can do this, you can do this. Everyone can do this program. It's a really, really flexible, versatile program. And these are just some of the coaches and clients that we have in our network who have had amazing results doing one or a couple of rounds of 21 Day Fix. And they know what it's like. They know what it's like to have goals and to feel like they're never going to be able to reach them. But they reached out to a coach and they were able to have really successful rounds of 21 Day Fix and start to feel like themselves again. And it doesn't matter what your age is. Anyone can do this program and see results. Now I'm going to turn things over, hopefully, to Coach Angela, and you've heard her a little bit while she explained what was going on, and hopefully she'll unmute herself and be able to share her story.
Hey everyone. So my name is Angela, and I am a Beachbody coach with Lynn. And my story starts 5 years ago. My daughter's going to be 6 this summer, and my story starts when I was 8. She was 18 months old, and I found myself at my heaviest. And I was stressed out. I had no idea what to do or where to begin. And one of my friends had messaged me and said, hey, would you like to do a Facebook group? We're doing like a Biggest Loser group. Whoever sheds the most weight in a year will get that amount of money that they shed. Well, I shed 70 pounds that year. I did not claim that money. Like, I was pretty happy with the results of losing 70 pounds. But I look back at that and I didn't lose weight really the right way. Like, I was exercising, I was eating right, but I didn't have any clue about portion control, I didn't understand nutrition. I didn't know what a good carb was versus a bad carb versus a healthy fat, what proteins I should be eating or whatnot. I had no idea. I was counting my calories, I was exercising, but I was still not feeling like my absolute healthiest. We got pregnant again. I had my son, and once I was done nursing him, I said, okay, now it's time for me to start back on the wagon and start focusing on me again. But I wasn't sleeping. My body was sore. I had super bad headaches all the time. I was going to the chiropractor. I was living my life for my kids and not for myself. Enter Lynn and enter Beachbody in 2015. I started my first challenge group in January of 2015. Before the end of that 21-day challenge group, I had signed on as a coach. I was in, I was ready, I was committed, I was in love with this. This was going to be a game changer for me. So I signed up as a coach buying the 21-Day Fix Challenge Pack. And as soon as I got it, I started busting butt working out. And in my first round of the 21-Day Fix, I lost 11 pounds and 14 inches. Thus far, as you can see on this slide, I have shed 75 pounds. So not all of it was from the fix, but my healthiest weight thus far is because of the fix. Like, I now understand what it means to eat healthy. And what this taught me the most was, it taught me nutrition, it taught me portions, and it taught me how to love food and not be scared of it. Because before this, I was scared to death of food. And is this going to make me gain weight? I don't know what this is. I don't know what's in it. Like, I had so many questions. I was super stressed out, and now I'm not. I feel like I have a nutritionist in my house who is telling me what I can eat. I see results. I get to work out at home. I don't have to drive somewhere and leave my kids and go to the gym. The meal planning is amazing. I love how I can make my own menus. I love that it comes with a huge list of foods that you can eat in each container, and not just tell me, here's what to eat on day 1, here's what to eat on day 2. I can make it myself. I love that Shakeology is an easy, on-the-go breakfast, because that was the meal that I was skipping. I didn't have time. I had 2 kids. I had 2 dogs, a husband, a home. My mornings were hectic. I work. I'm a teacher. I was getting them ready, and then I was, out the door, and I wasn't thinking about me. And now I can make this while the kids are brushing their teeth, and it is absolutely amazing. And best of all, I have no more headaches. I am sleeping well. I am energized. I'm not going to the chiropractor. So here you can see on this slide my results from day 1 to day 21 from the 21-day fix. I've also done the 3-day refresh, as you can see. I've done size, 22 hardcore, and I just finished the ultimate reset, which has been absolutely amazing. All of these programs have taught me so much about myself, about how much grit I have, and I don't give up, and the results that I can see. And I can do it all at home. My kids use the containers. My kids work out with me. They're going to be 6, and my son's is 2.5. And they watch me and they say, I want to do it too. And it's great. I don't miss out on life. Just love everyone, especially yourself, and do this for you, because this was the best decision I ever made for myself. Thanks, Lynn, for letting me share my story.
Thanks. So I love your story, and I love that I've been a part of your journey. And I am going to go back and just show the slide that we were talking about, because it turns out not everyone could see it. So this was her 5-year journey to end up getting to where she was. So I just wanted to show that real quick. So I'm sorry that you guys weren't seeing all the slides. If you can tell, I haven't used this particular format before, and I usually use another one, but you can't have this many people on that format. So I apologize. Now on to the good stuff. I hate to say, like, Angela's a great example of an everyday person. She has, a couple of kids. She's got a day job. She's got she has the craziest schedule. She has so much going on, and yet she's still able to be successful with that program. And I think that says a lot. And I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful that you're a part of our team. I love you, Angela. And you can get amazing results. Now, I want to share this one with you as well. This is Jackie. She is one of our coaches. She lost 30 pounds with a 21-day fix and learned to make healthier choices and eat better portions. The easy-to-follow workouts were intense and gave me muscle definition like never before. Shakeology kept me full and energized. I lowered my cholesterol and blood pressure, and I am now in the best shape of my life. That's Jackie. She did do the 21-day fix extreme, which I'll explain a little bit more later. It's a more intense version of the program, but look at those abs. That is awesome. She is, a great example, and she's had 2 kids as well. And another new mama, actually, Kaylee, says, I love the 21-day fix because it's only 30 minutes and it's so specific. There's no guesswork. And even though the workouts challenge you, they're made for everyone. There are modifications and more advanced moves where you can push yourself. And that's with the 21-day fix and Shakeology. And again, she hit the nail on the head. These are workouts that anyone can do. There is a modifier, and I've had knee surgery, and I always get really nervous about doing, workouts like these, because I'm like, I'm going to have to modify everything myself. But the good thing is there is a modifier on screen. So consult with your doctor if you're concerned at all about any injuries at all. But for the most part, most of the modifications are really, really great for anybody that might struggle. And also, if you're just not in the best shape yet, you can start with the modifications and grow with the program, which is what I really love. And I'm kind of excited because we're starting to see celebrities figuring it out, that these programs are super simple, that you don't need to pay a ton of money to a trainer and a ton of money to a nutritionist. You can just follow these super simple programs. Like Jody Messina, who says, I'm finally taking time for me. With my 2 boys, ages 2 and 5, I've decided I need to get healthy. I've always been a runner, but the 21-day fix includes workouts, food plans, and a team of amazing people to get in shape with. I'm so looking forward to the challenge and working with the fans who have signed up to be a part of this with me. And I want to share this too, because Candace Cameron Bure, who I always want to say Burr, but it's Bure, she just came out that she has been drinking Shakeology too. So it's a really, really awesome nutrient-dense shake, and it's something that you can get and get all the nutrients in for your craziest meal. So if you don't have time for breakfast, or if you never get the chance to eat lunch, this is a great way to kind of swap in that meal and get that nutrients for the hardest meal it is for you to plan. And there's also a bonus workout. You get tons of variety with Beachbody On Demand. So when you get your challenge pack, you end up getting a 30-day trial of Beachbody On Demand. So you'll get access to these workouts right away. So you can start right away, and you'll even have all of the food plans and everything available to you online, or you can just do it on your phone or a tablet, whatever's easier. And if you can't work out at home for whatever reason, you can bring it to the park and you can stream it right there live. Or you can, if you're working in a corporate office and you have access to a gym there, or if you travel and the hotel has a gym, you can do this anywhere. And there is, like I said, tons of variety here, because you won't just get this program, you'll get all the programs that they have on there. And it's about $1,500 worth of programs. And I do want to share here, this is Coach Karen. She is amazing. Her first round of the 21-day fix, she lost 9 pounds and 10 inches. She did a couple of rounds of this, and in total, she ended up losing 25 pounds in just 3 months. That's a 3-month photo that you are seeing right there. That's amazing. Think about where you could be in 3 months. She ended up continuing on and using other Beachbody programs, and she's lost a total of 33 pounds in those 5 months, and she still looks amazing a year later. Mrs. Kelly, she says, I like the 21-day fix because it takes the guesswork out of health and fitness. I just did what the plan told me and it worked. I struggled with weight for a long time and the 21-day fix just worked. She lost 7.6 pounds in the first round, and she did a couple of rounds of that before switching to the 21-day fix extreme. And in total, she has lost over 80 pounds with 21-day fix and Shakeology. So even if your goals are a little bit larger, you can do it with this program. And I know weight loss can be really, really overwhelming. If you Google like best diet or workout plan or get in shape or anything out there, you're going to see a lot of scary stuff that's really confusing and not necessarily for you or designed for you and your particular goals. There'll be magic pills out there, but first of all, they obviously don't work, because those types of things don't work. But who knows what you're putting in your body as you're trying to desperately just get to where you want to go. The key is really, really simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. Yes, weight loss can mean, if you're trying to do this on your own, it can be trying to create an effective gym routine, which is really hard. Or you have to hire an expensive trainer. And I don't know about you, but I have a lot more things to do with my money and also with my time. I can't just assume that my schedule is going to work out every single day where I can meet them at 3 o'clock to go work out. And what if you hire the wrong trainer? What if, like, we have a trainer at our gym that is so mean to everybody? There's no way I'd be able to work with that person and have any positive results. And then you would have just wasted your money on a trainer you don't even like. And if you're trying, again, to do it by yourself, unless you know all the pieces of gym equipment, it can be a little embarrassing the first time when you're going up there and you're reading how to work it, because sometimes you look at them and it's not really obvious, and otherwise you're creeping on somebody while they're doing the machine, and that can also be embarrassing. And so you might just end up on the treadmill. And I mean, my favorite thing is the elliptical, but I'm going to be honest, I was on the elliptical every single day for a year, and I didn't see the results as quickly, and I wasn't as strong as I've been by using the 21-day fix. So you need to have some change up in your workout. You can't just do the same thing all the time. Plus, 80% of your results are what you eat. But what do you eat? Like, most of the plans out there don't explain exactly what you eat, or it's super boring. There's no variety. And who knows, should you go paleo or gluten-free and vegan? I mean, I've seen a lot of people talking about macros and micros, and I don't even want to get into that. And Angela even mentioned, good fats, healthy carbs, right proteins, and how do you know how much of each one of them to eat? And you just, it can be confusing, and you don't have to already be in shape to get great results. Now, I am sharing my before and afters with you right now of 1 round. So 8 pounds in 1 round. I just completed that round, and I just shared it one time, and I'm still a little nervous sharing it, but that just shows I still have a little bit to go in my goal, but I'm already making progress just with 1 round. And it's a myth that you need 60 minutes a day in a gym to get results. I used to spend even more than that sometimes, but with this workout, you're going to spend more time thinking about doing the workout than you actually are working out. I mean, I always say just hit play. And if after 10 minutes you don't want to do it, you can stop. But once you are 10 minutes in, you're like, oh, I only have like 20 minutes left. Or as you're like thinking about the moves, you look up at the screen, you realize you only have 5 minutes left. It goes by so fast. And Ashley says, this is my ultimate favorite program and the one in which I have obtained the quickest and best results. I have trained for half marathons and run 115 miles in 30 days and didn't get results like this. The workouts are quick and doable for anyone. The best part for me is the nutrition plan. It is so simple and does not leave you feeling deprived or hungry. 10 pounds. That is awesome. And this is from a runner. I mean, most people think that if you just run it all off, you're going to have really effective, weight loss, but that's not true. You have to make sure that you're fueling your body with the right thing too. And it can just take that one small tweak. These containers are going to make sure that you are eating the right amount of the food that you need. We all need all the types of food, but you just need to eat them in the right portions. And that's what I love about this program is you can eat anything. It just needs to fit into the container. And then you can eat it. You have to eat the right amounts, and your body is going to be fueled with the energy that it needs and be amazing. Now, this is Coach Erin. She said that I like that it taught me how to properly portion my foods. I was eating way too much of the healthy stuff too often, which was over portioning, and it made me struggle to lose the weight. I needed to learn how to portion my carbs. I would sometimes have too much and others not at all. And it taught me how to balance. I never feel like I am dieting. And with Erin, again, she's a coach because she fell in love with these programs and wanted to share it with other people. She was like, hey, look at my awesome success, and you can do it too. This is Dawn. She's actually one of my clients, and she just finished her first round, and she said, I'll tell you, I'm impressed now. I wasn't expecting much from this program, honestly, but it really helped me check in with what I'm eating. I'm making better choices all the time. And she lost over 10 pounds in the first round. And I'll tell you, she just said, you know what? All right, I'll give it a try. I want to see if it actually works. And it does. And it's because you can enjoy the things that you love. Yes, there is cheese allowed in the program. Yes, if you have to have a dessert, I am a dessert person. So I always have to make sure that I find a way to eat something sweet at the end of my night. Or if you need wine, yes, wine is allowed, white and red, whichever. And you can say yes to the foods that you love. You just have to eat them in the right amounts. And again, these are real results. These are all real clients and real coaches on our team that love these programs. And this is Desiree, and she said, before I started with the 21-day fix, I had no energy. I was depressed and my health was declining. I was experiencing heart palpitations and becoming short of breath regularly. My cholesterol was very elevated. I knew the answer was diet and exercise, but I didn't know where to start. And I definitely did not have the energy to figure it out. I found my coach on Facebook, and she suggested the 21-day fix. I dove right in. I struggled at first, but I could tell I was getting stronger and healthier with each week. I felt better. And while I love my results as far as weight in inches, that is the greatest result. I feel amazing. And she's gone on since then too with multiple rounds, and she's lost even more weight. And I think the key is for all of us is that we'll do it together. You are not alone when you do this program. There are daily check-ins with your coach, and they will help support you. They're always available to you, and you can reach out to them as much as you need. And there's also that virtual support group to pull you back in if you start to fall. And that challenge group is made up of coaches and then also other people doing the program with you. So everybody has this, motivation in order to do this program well. So you guys can be able to pick each other up and move on and be successful together, because it is not about perfection. It's about progress and continuing on towards your goals. And you can stay with us for as long as you need. We offer a variety of groups, and as long as you're working towards your goals or working to maintain them, and as long as you just want in, we have a spot for you. So you are with us for as long as you want to be. I'll give you a little bit of details about the group, the challenge group itself. There will be a start date. You want to ask your coach. That's the person that invited you to watch this webinar, and they will let you know when they start. Sometimes we start on different dates. And you want to make sure you reach out to them as soon as possible too, because not everybody opens it up to as many clients that they can take on. Some people limit it because of their schedules. They might only take in 5 new clients a month. So you want to make sure you reach out to them as soon as possible to save your spot. And tonight, the first 20 enrollments will be entered to win a copy of Fixate. So again, that's that cookbook that goes along with the 21-day fix. And I'll show you, or I'll let you guys know how to get into that, but you'll have to order your challenge packs by tomorrow night. So that's Thursday night, and it's 11:59 Eastern time. So that's about 9 o'clock on the West Coast. So I'll let you guys know how you can get into that as well. So that's a nice little bonus. And what you do get in your challenge pack is 30 breakfasts or lunches. I usually say swap in Shakeology for your toughest meal, whether it be, you can't get out the door in the morning and it's really crazy, or you always go out to lunch, swap it in for the toughest meal. And then you have that meal already completely planned for. You also get the fitness plan, which is those 30-minute workouts that are amazing. And you get the portion control containers. You get a shaker cup, which you can actually shake the Shakeology in it. Most of us blend it and then just sip out of that cup. And you'll get your coach, and they'll be able to work with you in order to help you reach your goals. You'll also get into that accountability challenge group as well. And you will have that access to the Beachbody on-demand live streaming, and you'll have all those amazing programs, but also you'll get instant access to this program as well. And you can add on the 3-day refresh. This is one of our coaches, Cindy. She did it, and we've had a lot of people do this program. It's 3 days, but it kicks off your results. So if you're the kind of person that needs to see a little bit of results in order to, keep that momentum going, that excitement from the start of a program, this might be a really great option. So you would just do this before the 21-day fix to kick it off. Or if you have an amazing event heading up, you could do the 3 weeks of the 21-day fix and then do the 3-day refresh right before the event. It's really common for people to lose like 5 to 8 pounds, and they keep it off, especially when they have that 21-day fix to kind of snowball those results and keep going. Plus, you're going to get a bonus if you are part of the challenge pack by tomorrow night, and I'll tell you what you can do what you have to do to get this bonus. I will personally send you 3 weeks of budget-friendly meal plans. So you'll have that access if you send me your receipt, and that kind of takes the guesswork out of it. A lot of people are worried about their budget and how it all fits in, but these budget-friendly meal plans are a really great way to get started, and then you don't even have to think about meal planning. You can just follow these menus. Also, there are additional menu plans to keep you going strong available through the Beachbody on-demand app as well. Like I said, and you also get a ton of other workouts. So you have that variety if you ever need it. And a part of this is Brazilian butt lift, which a lot of Victoria's Secret models swear by. And you also get a sample workout a lot of times of popular programs, so you can try it before you buy it. But one of my favorite things that's available here is the 10-minute trainer. So everybody has 10 minutes, even if it's 10 minutes right before you go to bed, or 10 minutes, right when you get home before the kids get home or whatever. Find 10 minutes, that's your minimum. There's a 10-minute trainer available there that you can do, so you're at least getting something in. And if you are like, hey, I don't have a lot to lose, I just kind of want to get super toned, you might want to make it a little bit more of a challenge and do the 21-day fix extreme. The workouts are a little bit more tricky and tough, and the containers, the food, you can still eat a lot of things, just not everything on the planet. They do tighten it up a little bit, but the workouts are also super intense. And, we've seen a couple of results from using the 21-day fix. Now, if you are like, hey, I am in, I love this, I'm so excited, I want to know more about what you guys do, you can message your coach about kind of how we coach and how to get involved. But also ask your coach if you're like, hey, I want to keep doing Shakeology, I want to do a bunch of rounds of 21-day fix. Ask your coach about the 25% coach discount on all future orders. It doesn't apply to the challenge pack because it's already deeply discounted already, but it does apply to your Shakeology and any programs in the future. And plus, if you're an active military, a military spouse, or a veteran, you have some options as well. So message your coach about those if any of those apply to you. And I want to share this little snippet about the 3-day refresh because this is Tyler. He is a veteran and he's one of our coaches. He actually did hammer and chisel. So there are other programs available. We just all love the 21-day fix to get started. We think it's a great program, but you might want to entertain another program. He did hammer and chisel, but he also did the 3-day refresh. And I captured this from his 3rd day of the refresh because I thought it was really raw and really revealing of how you are going to feel. Because a lot of people are afraid to do a cleanse, a quote unquote cleanse, because it's, scary and you might be hangry. But so he says, so as of right now, I just finished my lunch for day 3 of the 3-day refresh, and it has been great. The snacks and dinners are very doable, and the shakes are really good too. My biggest concern coming into the refresh was being hungry all the time, but that has not been the case at all. The steps are perfectly laid out to keep you from hunger throughout the day. And I think that's, really revealing. So just to recap everything you're going to get from the challenge pack. You get your daily coach, which if you break down my value for an hour, if you were to hire my services, I would charge about $100 an hour for all the support that I give. And that's included the virtual support group. And again, you can continue on in the challenge groups beyond just your first challenge group. So that's a priceless value. You can be a part of that forever. And you'll also get the fitness program, which on its own is $60. Then there's the 30 nutrition meals of Shakeology, which is valued at $130, plus the nutrition guide, which on its own is $20. The meal plans to complement the 21-day fix that I'll send you if you purchase within 2 days is valued at $75. And then again, you'll have that bonus opportunity to win a copy of Fixate if you're one of the first 20 to submit that to me. And you'll also get 30 days of free club membership with Beachbody On Demand. So if you were to buy all of those separately, it would be a lot of money. No one has that kind of money to just throw around. But right now, this month, there is an amazing sale on it. It's $140 for all of it. So if you think about it, Shakeology is $130 on its own. You're getting everything else for $10. That's a no-brainer, and the price is just amazing. But we understand sometimes when you look at the bottom line, it can be a little scary to invest that much in yourself. And I know as a mom and as a woman, I think we tend to do this a lot where we put everybody else before us and don't invest in ourselves. And we are apprehensive to do so. But we do have, if you do this program and you don't love it, you can return it. There is a 30-day love it or leave it policy, and we'll help you go through it. But honestly, for most of us, it's not a lack of money. It's a lack of prioritizing ourselves and putting ourselves first. I always like to think of that, when you're on the airplane and they say, put the oxygen mask on you first and then help your other people. And you have to do that. You have to take care of yourself, because otherwise, how are you going to take care of your family and other people? Now, there is a great example of this, and I have to share her story, but it's a little longer than what you can see on the screen. So bear with me. This is Valerie, and she is just an amazing inspiration. When I say that I am totally a different person than I was 2 years ago, I'm not kidding. 2 years ago, I was struggling. Physically, I could barely keep up with my 2-year-old son and newborn daughter. My son wanted to run and play, and I couldn't do it with him. Looking into his eyes and saying, "Mommy needs to rest," broke both my heart and his. Emotionally, I felt like a failure. I was unable to take care of myself. How was I supposed to take care of my kids and Beyonce? Add that up with all the emotional ups and downs that come with being a new mom again, and that's one big mess. I went on this way until March of 2015, when I joined my first online health and fitness challenge group with Beachbody. That is where I was introduced to the community that Beachbody offers, as well as Shakeology and the 21-day fix. With these tools, I have lost over 100 pounds, but it is what I have gained that is truly amazing. I've gained confidence, I've gained self-worth, I've found who I really am. The physical transformation is wonderful. However, the mental transformation that has gone along with it is priceless. I am here to tell you that you can do this too. I never in my life thought that I would actually get to where I am now, but I am here, and I am so thankful. And I just love her story, and every single time I see it, I just, I'm going to say it's new mom problems, but my eyes get a little teary-eyed. So I am so thankful for your time and joining us, and thank you again for your patience, because it means a lot to me that you would spend some of your time with me learning about what I'm so passionate about and what all these coaches are so passionate about. And so in order to win, I know a lot of you guys are wondering, how do we win the Target gift card? Well, it's pretty easy. You're going to go to tinyurl.com/winfit4summer, FOR, summer, and you will fill out the little questionnaire that's there. It's just a couple of questions just to make sure we can contact you for winning. And also, if you or when you buy your challenge pack by Thursday night, tomorrow night is Thursday night, by midnight Eastern time, you'll forward that receipt to me at lynnbetancourt@gmail.com, and then I will do a raffle. And again, that's only the first 20 people that do it. I would make sure right now that you contact your coach to make sure they save you a spot, so that way you can just go ahead and get your challenge pack, let them know you've bought it, and to save you a spot, so that way, you know, you have somebody to work with you going forward. But again, thank you so much for joining us again tonight. And I just love you guys, and thank you guys so much. I think you know, your greatest self is waiting, and you know, life is too short to miss out just because you don't feel, you know, your best. And I want you to feel your best, and I want you to feel great, and I don't want you to miss out on life. All right, Angela, is there anything that I missed?
No, you did a great job, Lynn. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Yay. Oh, I'm going to see if I can stop. There we go. All right, everyone, thank you again. And if you do have any questions, contact your coach, or if you are unsure who your coach is or who the person that invited you is, you're not sure how you found it, just message me at lynnbetancourt@gmail.com, and I will make sure to get back to you. All right, and I'll help you figure out who it was. Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks so much.